everybody, it's Kelly with kellyscards.ca and welcome to this new card kit. So this will be the everyday card kit number 9, and to start out we are going to do a really nice summer colored cards. I really like the colors in this card. There's some greens and a couple different blues, and they're very bright and warm. So to start out, you're going to find this owl and you can cut him out. And once you've cut him out, we are going to add him on top of the card. Now when you cut him out, you want to leave a little bit of a white outline around just to help him stick out. So I've cut my owl out and here he is, and as you can see I've got a little bit of white around the edge of all of him there. And now I am going to start this card. So to start out, we're going to start building upon this base here, this white base. And I really like a lot of these papers. This is some just regular cardstock, but I've embossed it with this tree embossing folder and really like that. So that gives a little bit of some texture on there. And then I really love, this is an old Bo Bunny paper line. I love this paper. If I could get more of it, I would. Really like the colors in there. And then to match this color as well as the owl, I've picked this little stripe. And then we're going to have the green that matches the rest of this paper and our card base, and it also matches our grass. So to get started, we're going to start putting these strips onto the white card base, and we're just going to start out with a corner, or it's one side, and we'll start with this blue one. So I'm going to line this right up to the edge of this paper and get it on there nice and straight. And it's really important that this one goes on straight because it's going to be the first one in a series of the rest. Now if you have any overhanging like this, that's okay, we can cut it off at the end. So now I'll bring in my Doodlebug paper here. I just love these colors, they're just so bright and cheerful. And I'm just going to line it up like this, and I'm going to push this right up against this other piece. Next, for this little thin one, I'm just going to adhere it on top of this because if we get adhesive on this it won't matter because we're sticking stuff to it anyways. So just little bits of adhesive there. And again, I'm going to line it up with the top and then kind of shimmy it over. And then I'm going to put this piece here, and then we're going to have a little bit of white sticking out as well. So we'll get this last piece on. Really like this paper here. It's a little bit sparkly. And I will add that. Now some of the papers are hanging over the top, so I'm just going to grab my trimmer and cut that off. I just love my little Tonic Tim Holtz cutter. Really love this cutter. It just makes perfect cuts every time. And we'll just take that now, and that is on there really nice. So just love this with this sparkle on this side of the paper, and then we've got some embossed paper here, so love that look. And before we add this, I'm going to actually put the grass on first, and we're going to want to secure that on before we put it onto our main card base here. And we'll put this on, and again I will start at one corner and work my way over to the other side. That way if any is overhanging we can just trim it off. And I do have a little bit there, so we'll move that off. And now we're going to put this whole piece on, and I'll just bring in a little bit of my score tape here. And we'll bring our card base in, and I just like the brightness of this. It's just going to work nice, especially with this striped paper in the middle. And there we go. So to start out, you're going to find these little clouds, and I have stamped this "A wise owl once told me," and that way you can write on the inside that it's your birthday or that Happy Mother's Day or whatever occasion you want to say, and then your inside of your card will lead to your sentiment. So to get started with the clouds here, we're going to lay this one flat, the smaller one flat, and we're just going to bring our bigger one in just to make sure we get good placement here. And I think that's good. I'll push this down. And now for this piece, I'm going to bring in some pop dots, and we will pop up this cloud, which I think will look really nice. It'll help give a little bit of dimension on this card. I have all the pop dot backings off, and now we will place this on. Really like how to get these clouds on here. The only thing you really want to make sure is that your stamp sentiment is straight. So I'm just going to move this over just a tad so it's a little bit straighter, and there we go. And once we've done that, we've got our sentiment, and again on the inside piece you can write whatever it is that you want that this sentiment is going to lead into. And now we've got our owl, and I'm going to definitely put him on pop dots as well. I think this would look really good on pop dots. So I'm just going to go and go around the outsides, and then a nice big one on the inside. I'll just cut these up. I find this is a really good tip, is if you cut these up, you get a little bit more coverage with them. And same thing with these little feet. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put one on this foot and another one on the other foot. And then he'll be well covered. And now that I have the pop dots off, I am going to put him right there on the card. And I just think he looks so cute with those clouds. And now you'll find 3 little bling, and you can put them anywhere you like. Because they're blue, I've colored them blue for us to match the color of the owl. You can put them anywhere. I think I'm going to have them right on top of the split between the white and the green. I think that'll look pretty cool. Just making sure they're nice and straight there. And then if you wanted to add a little something extra to this card, if you have a Wink of Stella pen, this is where you can use this. And I'm just going to put a little bit of shimmer on the darkness of his wing here. And we'll just get a little bit of shimmer. And then I'm also going to do the other side, of course. And I think this just helps it stand out again from this piece here over here, that it's a little bit shimmery. And there we go. Maybe we'll do his beak too. I'll just do his beak, maybe his feet. So there, I think that adds a definite cuteness factor to this card. And let's see if I can get it shown on. You can kind of see there that the shimmer, it's just a slight shimmer. And I think it adds just a nice touch on this card. Now to finish off the inside, we're just going to add our little white insert. And again, you can stamp whatever you like on here. You can save this piece for when you're about to give the card, and then you'll be able to stamp something more directly for that moment. And we'll just add this here. So there, that is on there, and that will finish off this first card. Really love this idea of layering the strips and having different textures. I think this really helps kind of add interest to the cards. Plus this layering of die cuts like this, and of course taking a really big image and then making it your main focus. So really like that, as well as this cute little border of the grassy edges on the bottom here. So I hope you enjoyed that card. There is 5 cards in this series, so 4 more to go. You can check me out on my website at kellyscards.ca. You can subscribe for more videos, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.